Hey Taurus, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111, and I just did your deep love read. I want to give you a little preview because of the length of my videos, so that you don't have to wait how it's unfolding, and after the half you see it's not resonating. So I picked up here today for you Taurus on an energy where you are picking up very intensely on their energies. You feel that they are thinking about you, that they are making plans, and you come into an energy of expectation because of that, but you still try. I really feel more. I didn't say that in the reading, but when I say it here now, I feel that you don't want to get too excited just because of the energies you feel. So you try to calm yourself down by telling you, well, don't expect that, it won't happen anyways. So like that. They are actually really wanting to make a move here. They are very determined. They don't want to sit there and wondering what would have been, but they have no clue how yet. And for some of them, they may still be in another relationship. They finally see through all the bullshit around them. They had a huge awakening, and huge transformation is taking place here in them and in this connection. And beautiful energies in this reading. And I hope it will help you, bring you some guidance. And yeah, let's just dive in. Thank you. Hey everyone, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to your deep love read for the month of February 2020. Before we go into the read, lately comments showed me that I have to say a few words. I usually don't go into this that deep, but again, I was showed that I have to. So this is a general reading for hundreds or thousands of people of the same zodiac sign. Of course, my messages can't resonate with each and every one. It's just not possible. If you have 10 people of the same zodiac sign and ask them for their story, they all have a different storyline. And if you now imagine hundreds or thousands of people of the same zodiac sign, there may be some similarities in the stories, but it can't resonate with each and every one of you. That's just not possible. No reader can do that. No one. And if a story, if the energies I'm picking up on today are not resonating with you, it's not that I am wrong. I just didn't pick up on your energies. So that was the first part. Be open to the messages that are coming through. Sometimes just parts are resonating. And you have to trust your own intuition. If your intuition is telling you, well, that message wasn't for me, it just wasn't. Don't try to make it fit, just get rid of it. My readings are meant to give you a deeper understanding of your soul connection, of the dynamics and soul connections in general. I'm very focused on you because my channel is called Shine Your Light Brightly, right? So it's about you here. I look behind the curtain of your person's situation, of course, to give you the deeper understanding. But again, if the message isn't resonating, just get rid of it. Don't make it fit. Roles can be switched, especially for a cross-watcher. Time is fluid, so sometimes I say, well, this or that happened in the past. For some of you, it may not have been in the past. It may happen right now, or it happens in the future. Again, for hundreds or thousands of people. Whenever you stumble over this reading, even though I may ask for a certain time frame, in this case here today, February 2020, and you stumble over it in August or in 1 year, there can be valuable messages for you in this reading. The energies I pick up on, to come back to this resonating stuff, my spirit guides and angels are giving me the messages for the ones that are really needing to hear certain things. So I'm just picking up on certain situations. And again, just click off if it's not resonating. When I mention zodiac signs, I know that many people want me to mention the zodiac signs that are coming up in the reading, because there could be a special message for someone. I always say, so you could deal with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius or a Leo, whatever. Doesn't have to be. That are always my words. So when I read in the comments, no, you are wrong, she is no Aries, she is a Pisces. Well, then just get rid of that message. But it doesn't mean that if I say here's a lot of water on the table, that it's not resonating with someone whose person is a fire sign, by example. It is just another message, and if it's not resonating, just get rid of it. Another thing, never make decisions based on a general reading. I never tell you you have to. I mean, sometimes when I'm in the read, I'm just repeating Spirit's messages. Sometimes they say they have to, you have to, and I say it that way, but never make decisions based on a general reading. You always have to trust your own intuition. And when I read in the comments, I know that, I think it was the Taurus mid-month read where I've said something like, don't force communication at the moment. That is just an advice. First of all, just an advice. And it is still a general reading. So you have to see if it's fitting to your situation. And when I read, I force whatever I want, it's my life. Yes, of course it's your life. It is your decision. You can do whatever you want. So just really, messages like this will be deleted right away. I don't want to have any kind of that negativity on my channel. I'm very proud of my subs that are with me from the beginning or for a long time already. You are very high vibrational. I'm very, very, very grateful to have so beautiful souls here on my channel. But of course, it's not always that way, right? So, but any kind of negativity will be deleted or even blocked, depending on the message, right away. So, I think that was it. Again, sorry for the ones who know all that. I just had to say it again. Let's go into your read. Hey Taurus, so let's just dive into your deep love read for the month of February 2020. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for all your likes, subscribes and comments. Taurus was the most watched video in January, especially the mid-month read. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate your support here. That is what keeps me going. So, my dear Taurus, what Spirit was showing me when I was preparing for your reading was that you are in a state of appreciation, that you are coming into balance more and more. And they actually showed me that there is something positive on the horizon. So, they actually showed me commitment is on the way. It begins slow, but it's very solid what's happening, and so I'm very excited to see what this reading will bring, because I'm a Taurus too, as you already know. So let's just dive in. Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. We first look into the overall energies. So overall energy of Taurus for February 2020 when it comes to love, please, when it comes to their soul connection. What's the overall energy of Taurus, please? They tell me to just take the first one. The other just fell with it. So we have beautiful, the Angel of Love. That is a very sensitive energy, very romantic, but very soft. Beautiful energy. So slow heart opening, very romantic and sensitive was what I feel. What's the overall energy of Taurus soulmate, love interest, your person, however you want to label the connection? What's their overall energy for February 2020? We have walking away. So I get different messages here. I guess for the majority, They are walking away from another situation, walking away, I hear, especially from persons in their life that had a huge influence on them, is what my spirit guides and angels are telling me. So they were under a huge influence and really paying too much attention to what other people said. So they at least try to walk, or are guided to walk away from that. They may right now also walk away from you to deal with everything that is going on. What's at the bottom? So we have the Sun at the bottom. So the Sun card in this deck is not has not the complete same meaning as in the traditional tarot. So it's not the most positive card in this whole deck, but it is still the beginning of abundance, the beginning of happiness, the beginning of clarity. So by walking away from whatever is not serving them anymore, they are walking towards a better state of being here. That's beautiful. We will still clarify a bit more, but let's get some overall energies for the connection, please. There it is, what my spirit guides already told me when it comes to you. Appreciation. At the bottom I have the third chakra, solar plexus, what is about confidence, courage, our self-esteem. Also, the blockage of the solar plexus are fears. So getting rid of fears, building up the courage, coming into full power, shining from within. Appreciation of the connection, appreciation of the whole journey. I also hear appreciation of spiritual guidance, feeling well guided. Okay, now we have two for these two, and want to have one more for Taurus, please. So, the thinking man, this could be you or your person. The thinking man, so thinking a lot about the other one. So take it as it resonates. If it's you or your person is thinking a lot about you, it's also a card of strategizing. The thinking man is very intelligent, emotionally detached, really strategic. Making plans is what I hear. So for the majority, I pick up on that this is your person, that you feel them thinking about you. Let's go into the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid to get some more information about these cards. So for Taurus, please, with the Angel of Love and the Thinking Man. So by the book and peace. By the book is a card of growth. So we've learned so much on this journey. It helped us to develop ourselves personally, spiritually. It helped us to develop our lives. We see everything in a different perspective, and that helped us to make things going in a better way for ourselves. That helped you to come into that Angel of Love energy. Appreciation for the connection and what it did for you. Even though there were painful times, there were suffering, you see the whole picture here, and you've made peace. Beautiful energy. Well done, Taurus. So you've made peace with whatever happened in the past. So for your person here, walking away, and the Sun card. Maybe spirit guides and angels tell us a bit more about that. What are they walking away from? That won't come out here in this deck, I guess. Okay. So we have first of all the deep knowing. They are following their intuition, following their guidance. They have that deep knowing that they have to make certain changes. They are seeing everything for what it truly is. And I have that All That Glitters card, and actually that talks about that they may have seen things in certain persons or situations and now seeing it from a different perspective, combined with that deep knowing and their guidance that not everything that glitters is really something beautiful. Another message I get is that a part of them thinks like, this all feels too good to be true, but it's not for the majority here. They are running or walking away from everything that wasn't real. I mean, with real, really true and honest and authentic. They may have been in a state of being very caught up in superficiality, but they know better now and leaving that behind. For the connection, appreciation, and the solar plexus chakra, no. So we have no place like home. That may indicate that both of you, I mean, this is for the connection, both of you are spending a lot of time alone at home, kind of the hermit mode, to I hear to prepare for that huge transformation that wants to take place in this connection. This card also could indicate moving in together, spending time together, just the two of you, disconnecting from the world. At the bottom I have clean it up, and this card actually, I mean, it talks about that there are some little things that we still have to clear out, but this card also talks about to make the home more beautiful, to declutter. And when I look at these two cards together, it could also indicate preparing the home for a visit. So maybe a person is connecting with you, telling you they come for a visit, or the other way around, right? Something like that. But it is, I really feel here that spending time alone, and that will also help to clear out. I mean, this is really no major stuff here. This is really just that little cleanup, these little things that a conversation could bring that clarity, to bring these. So if the two of you spend time alone together, it could clear up these little things that are still between the two of you. In general, I also get here that by spending time alone at home, not together, but the two of you alone, in that hermit mode, it helps to clear out that last stuff that is maybe blocking. But again, it's nothing major anymore. So, Sacred Spirit reading cards. Oops. Let's see where the two of you are spiritually at. Where's Taurus spiritually at? We have open intuition, seek clarification. This is just telling you that you have all that knowing deep inside of you. You don't even need to watch a reading. You have all the knowledge inside of you. Your spirit guides and angels are guiding you. Your intuition is heightened, is on point. Just trust it. All the clarity is inside of you. You may not fully trust it, but it's there. Where's your person spiritually at? Align your universe, navigate distractions. So this is a card of confusion. Also, this can have, I get two different scenarios here. For some, they are thinking so much about you that they really can't focus on the task at hand. For others, they are so busy with everything else that they can't focus on what's really important. They may try by walking away from all that stuff. So they are asked here to cut out all the distractions and focus on the task at hand. Where's the connection spiritually at? Falling out here. Awakened spirit, desire to change. So that comes with the awakening, right? Because of the change of perspective on things, on everything, step by step, we have that deep desire to make changes. And I really feel this especially for them, and you may pick up on the shift. So you may feel that something is in the air, you may feel that they are thinking about you and even making plans. And I really think they've had their huge awakening here and finally making the necessary changes. So the Akashic Tarot, we look into the current lessons and challenges for both of you and the connection. So let's see what we get here. Current lesson or challenge for Taurus. Yeah, the Ark of the Covenant. This card is about trusting your soul, trusting your intuition. Listen to your soul and your guidance. Number 11. So it's really, you have all that deep knowing. I hear again, your intuition is on point, trusted. Whatever happens in the outer world, they bringing up social media. So you may take a look at their social media and it looks like nothing has changed. But don't be influenced by it. The best would be not even to look there for a while. Trust your guidance, trust your soul, trust your heart and your intuition. And if your soul tells you you need rest, rest. I don't know why I got that, but maybe for some of you. So, what's the current lesson or challenge for Taurus soulmate here? Uriel and the Swings. This card is about dreaming big, that everything is possible. We have to believe it. We have to believe that it's possible and take the necessary action. I also get again the spiritual guidance that they should follow their spiritual guidance, but they may have some doubts that everything is working out the way they desire, that they can make it work. I hear they have to make huge changes. And that may be very challenging for them. I mean, if you have lived in a certain way for a long time, you can't change everything overnight, right? Even if you have that desire to change, even if you have that deep knowing and finally see through superficiality and you have the desire to more deep connections, you can't cut out everyone out of your life overnight. And these changes needing a lot of strength and also courage. We have the solar plexus chakra here, and it may be challenging here and there, but they are asked to trust and to dream big and to believe. What is the challenge both of you have to face at the moment? So current lesson or challenge for the connection. So yeah, we have the treasure and we have the winged messengers. So the treasure talks about that we have to see, look what's at the bottom. They told me to also take the bottom, commitment. And they've told me when I was preparing for your reading, commitment is coming. Okay, let's see. So the treasure talks about that we need to see the jewel within the teardrop, that every challenge, every suffering, every experience that is painful has its treasure. It all helped us to grow. We got that message already for you here. So maybe they have to see that. I really get this more for them. I really feel that you are already there, or at least almost done with that part. The winged messenger talks about our spiritual guidance. Could also indicate telepathy here, but this is like the Two of Cups as a challenge. So in the Two of Cups in the traditional tarot, it is that soulmate energy, that coming together, that beautiful relationship. And here we have these two chairs that are empty. So you are not sitting there together in the sunset. But that is the goal, right? So it is about to believe, to follow the spiritual guidance, because they want to help you, that the two of you can sit there and be together. So dreaming big, following your soul's guidance, your spiritual guidance, and your intuition. And yeah, the commitment. I mean, when this card comes up for the connection, it could also indicate that one of you is still in another commitment with a different person, but it's not what I'm getting here actually. Especially because my spirit guides told me already that there is a step happening that may be little at first, but it leads to commitment. The Heal Yourself reading cards. I want to know what you should focus on at the moment. What needs your attention? What needs the attention of Taurus in February 2020? What is it what needs Taurus attention? We have unleash your creativity. So whatever it is that brings up the fire inside of you, what brings up the passion inside of you, any kind of creative project, and that can be really everything. It doesn't have to be writing, music, or painting. And I don't know, anything that brings up that passion. For some it's baking or cooking. I mean, it's said that Taurus is great when it comes to these things. I'm not that kind of Taurus, but for some of you, maybe, I don't know why this comes up. But whatever it is, just put all your passion into any kind of creative project, whatever it is for you. And if it's just for you, be creative. That is the sacral chakra energy and also the solar plexus. So it helps you to come, I hear my spirit guide saying, it helps you to come into that more passionate state of being, where you enjoy every moment, where you just enjoy to do these things, whatever it is for you. So what is it what your person should focus on right now? What needs their attention in February 2020? Okay, look at the bottom, I have the soulmate card. So we have alchemy. The message that came up immediately are addictions. I mean, this is not what this card is about. But they, I don't know why this comes up. There will be a reason for it. So maybe some of them are drinking too much, or whatever kind of substances they are addicted to, or at least if it's no addiction, when they are stressed out, maybe having a drink too much. So they have to take care of their health. I just try to listen what else comes up. So it's number 25. What makes 7? 7 is a very spiritual lesson. Very challenging. So I know that this card talks about letting go of what doesn't serve anymore, and that we have a huge transformation going on spiritually, but actually this card doesn't come up that often, so I want to read it for you to not say something wrong. I can't know everything, right? And what I got intuitively, I already said. So let's see. Alchemy. You have an opportunity to take a big leap of your level of consciousness. It is extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you. You have access to the energy of alchemy, which can transform the most challenging experiences into incredible gifts and miracles. Meditate and take action on your highest goals and dreams. They are on their way to coming true. Let go of expectations. What is about to appear can surpass anything you have dreamed of. The most important part is that you are prepared and ready to receive. The energy around you is very potent at the moment, so make sure that you are using this time as productively as possible. Give yourself time for prayer, gratitude, and celebration. So, yeah, to cut out everything that doesn't serve, walk away, and to dream big, to believe that it's possible. And we have the soulmate card here. That's you. So I wasn't wrong, but I couldn't have said it that great. So I'm not guided to go into these shadow sides today, so as I did last time. So we just dive into heart space, mind space, soul level, and physical for you. Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. So, heart space of Taurus when it comes to this connection and their soulmate, please. What's going on in the heart space of Taurus? So we have opportunity beckons. That's the Four of Cups in the traditional tarot. The Four of Cups is about that we are waiting for that cup to be offered, but it's not coming, so we lose faith. Or it is that a cup is offered to us and we don't know if we want to accept it. That are the two possibilities of the Four of Cups. I really feel that it's more the first scenario for the majority here. So waiting for that cup to be offered, but nothing happens. Waiting for reaching out. So it's the Three of Pentacles. It's called Reach Out in this deck. At the bottom I have the Sun card. So could be a Leo of significance here. It's called Shine. So waiting for that cup. Maybe doubting that it will ever be offered to you. Waiting for them to reach out to you. But the Three of Cups is also the card of collaboration and teamwork. For me as a reader, that is my personal opinion. It is working with the divine, with our spirit guides and angels to make things in the physical world happen. So, I mean, the Pentacles suit is about the physical world, right? So it tells us we are supported by the divine here, following the guidance. But what I get here, because it's your heart space about your person, is waiting for that cup, waiting for them to reach out. Maybe a bit doubting it with the Four of Cups here. But we have that Shine card. So for the ones of you who are dealing with a Leo, that may just be waiting for your Leo to come and bring that happiness that you see in them, what they can bring to your life. But it is also about a solar plexus chakra, to shine from within. She is shining her light here. So when they would reach out, if they would offer you their cup, that would bring that. I mean, the Sun card is the most positive card in the whole tarot deck. It is about clarity, illumination, happiness in general, joyful times, family. So it really would bring that happiness to you that you are waiting for. And I don't get here that you see that you aren't happy without them, but it would just be that cherry on top. You've worked so hard. I hear, sorry, I'm stuttering. I hear you've worked so hard. You've put so much effort into yourself, into your own healing, and you just deserve what is coming up, what's ahead. What's going on in the mind space of Taurus, please, when it comes to their soulmate and this connection? The Magician, so it could be a Gemini of significance here. It's called Manifest in this deck. At the bottom I have the Observe card. What's the Hanged Man? Representing Pisces. So two major arcana for the mind space. So trying to manifest them into your life. It may be that you feel a bit stuck with the Hanged Man, but the Hanged Man is actually a very spiritual energy. We feel stuck, but we are stuck for a reason, because we have to change the perspective. The Hanged Man has to observe everything from a different angle to get the bigger picture. And I really feel that you already have that bigger picture. I get a message here for you to not be too... you may have a certain imagination of how things have to happen. So sometimes it is that way, right? We are at A and we want to go to Z. So we know that we have to go through all these steps. But sometimes it's not that way. So with divine intervention, if we are open to however it will happen, there are many ways that we can't even come up with on our mind. So try not to be very fixated on how things have to happen. Just surrender it. And I hear your manifestation is on the way. So don't feel stuck. Just trust and surrender. So I know it's sometimes difficult, because I picked up before that you may pick up on their energy, that they are planning, that they are thinking about you, and that shift, when we feel that shift, it may cause us to expect something to happen. So try not to expect something, especially not something special. It may occur in a complete different way than you imagine. Message of Taurus higher self, please, when it comes to this connection. So yeah, seek the truth, Seven of Swords. With the High Priestess, I'm guided to shuffle to get one more. And there it is, the heart chakra. And the Ace of Swords. So this again is a card. In this deck, it's called Seek the Truth. I mean, the Seven of Swords is no nice card in the traditional tarot, right? It is about deception. It's about lies, betrayal, sneaky behavior. But it's called here Seek the Truth. And we got that message before with the treasure, to see that even these challenging things, these painful experiences, have their treasure. You can trust your intuition, High Priestess, so Pisces again. The High Priestess, I mean, in this deck it's called listen to your intuition, listen to your spiritual guidance. The High Priestess is also talking about secrets. Something isn't revealed to us yet. The path is unknown. We only have our intuition, and that makes it so challenging. We just can't trust, and we have no proof in the 3D world. So the heart chakra flew out, healing the heart, opening the heart. That is also what I get with that first card that we got, that very sensitive and romantic energy of the, where is it here? The Angel of Love. That softening up, opening of the heart, step by step, even more, after leaving behind that emotional baggage from the past. And we have clarity of belief. That's the Ace of Swords. So it is about speaking our truth. It's about communication in the first place, speaking the truth, expressing ourselves, being authentic. And because it's an ace, that's indicating new beginnings based on honesty and clarity here. So clarity will come. Just trust your intuition. Communication and clarity will come. And right now you have all the clarity inside of you already. What's going on in the physical, please, for Taurus? So yeah, you're awaiting results, 7 of Pentacles. And the Chariot. So the card of Cancer. So 7 of Pentacles is the card of patience, right? We've put a lot of effort and time into ourselves, into the situation, and we are awaiting the results. It is a card that tells us we did the work. We did the work and we can await results. We are very grounded, at least that's the advice here, being very grounded and just being in the receptive mode for the harvest here. And the harvest is the Chariot in this deck called Move. The Chariot is about victory and success. It is very, very fast, positive movement forward, even travel for the ones of you who are in a long distance connection here with your person. And it's also a card about moving. So changing location. But in this deck, it's especially about love. We have that heart with the infinity symbol. We have that ceremony going on here. So, I mean, in this are no future energies, right? It could just indicate that this is what you are waiting for. That is the result you are waiting for. We will see what comes up. But I already got that message before I began to read. So... and it are the energies of the physical for you. So I really get that something is about to happen here. So Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, also by John Holland. Whoops, let's look into their energies. Heart space of Taurus soulmate, please, when it comes to Taurus and this connection. What's going on in their heart space? So, partnerships and alliances, that is the 3 of Wands, and I have the Strength card at the bottom, so Leo again. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands usually is a card of waiting for the ships to come in. It's a very yearning energy in the traditional tarot. Looking into the distance. So again, I get another message here of long distance. Doesn't have to be. So, but I pick up on this energy too. So partnerships and alliances. I really feel here they want to make it work together. So instead of thinking about, is it really possible? Can it really come true? They want to try to make it work. And they think that the best way to do so is to not sit there and wait and yearn, but to partner up with you and make it work together. And if you ask me, best decision ever, if they are able to act on it. The Strength card called Power in this deck. The Strength card talks about that we are in our full power, that we are building up the courage, our self-esteem, confidence to make things work. They are really very determined to make things work here. The Strength card also talks about that we've gained a lot of strength and wisdom throughout our journey. I hear again appreciation. So they feel that they've learned so much through you and this connection. And because of their awakening and finally seeing things for what they are really appreciating you here for this too, for all the lessons you gave them, for everything they've learned. But they are very determined here to partner up with you to make things work. Building up the courage to make the necessary steps. What's going on in the mind space of Taurus person, please? Of Taurus soulmate. What are they thinking about when it comes to Taurus and this connection? So, the heart chakra too. And we have the Five of Cups in this deck called Emotional Loss. So the Five of Cups talks about that we are very focused on the negative parts of life or a situation. We think about what we don't have, what we've lost, what we can't have. So it is about to change the focus here. And they have a lot of cards telling us already that they have to dream big, that they have to believe. For some of you, it may also be about that they think they've lost you already for good. But what I feel is that the determination to find out. They don't want to sit there and wait and wondering. And maybe by coincidence in 10 years, when the two of you meet somewhere, hearing that you were waiting for them. And then that missed opportunity, right? They don't want to miss out on this opportunity. And also the heart chakra. What's the message of their higher self, please, when it comes to this connection? Taurus soulmate's higher self. So rest and rejuvenation, Four of Swords. Recovery mode, healing wants to take place. We have the material and spiritual prosperity, the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is the card of equal give and take, giving and receiving. In this deck, it's called material and spiritual prosperity. We already got the message that they are evolving spiritually. I really feel here they are, because when I look at this picture, I read intuitively, right? I mean, of course, tarot has a certain meaning, but I also read intuitively and get my messages from above. So I really get here, they are looking into the distance towards the sun here, the path towards you, and thinking about how to make it work. That is that planning and strategizing. They want to give. They want to have that equal give and take. They want to give back is also what I hear. So again, a bit yearning energy here, looking into the distance again. So I get again long distance. Get one more here from their higher self. So they want to make it work. Still thinking about how. We have the confusion here. Choose wisely, Seven of Cups. So I really don't think that they have to, or that they don't know what they want. I really think it's that confusion about how to make things work. To come into that belief that they can make it work, they have to learn to follow their guidance and their own heart's desires. And also I get here, choose wisely, the right way to do so. So they don't want to mess it up. When they finally find the courage to make the steps towards you, they want to do it right. So mental conflict, Two of Swords, stalemate, indecision. But again, I only feel that this is about the how to make it work. What's going on in the physical, please, for Taurus soulmate? Also the Seven of Pentacles, same card as you got. In your deck it's called awaiting results. Here it's patience and planning. So again, that planning, that strategizing, that's what I pick up on from the beginning here. At the bottom I have obstacles and challenges. We already got these messages that there are still obstacles and challenges for them. But they're trying to find, I see a labyrinth. They are showing me a labyrinth and they're trying to make their way through it. They are very determined. They know what they want. They just have no clue how to make it work. What's the right way? I also hear that really deep healing is taking place. I mean, we have the Rest and Rejuvenation card here, the Four of Swords. What is recovery and healing? But what I hear is really huge transformation and deep healing. So this time I'm guided for the shared energies to go into the Quantum Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. Shared energies for Taurus and their soulmate, please. So we have the status quo from the cycle suit. So right now we have it already here. I mean, the Hanged Man is also that feeling stuck. Nothing seems to move forward, even though you may feel that energy shift. And that brings up expectations. But when we have too high expectations, especially even, I feel it now, so it has to happen tomorrow or till the end of the week, right? So that is not helpful. That can bring up disappointment when nothing happens then. So we have to trust into divine timing and divine intervention here. More shared energies, please, for Taurus and their soulmate. So look at this, we have commitment again. Events, commitment. There is no coincidence. I've heard it before I began the reading. It comes up here, it comes up here. And planning and action at the bottom. So all fitting together here. Let's get some romance angels. For the shared energy. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And again, they want to work it out together, want to make it work together. They don't want to sit there and wait and wondering. They may be also a bit afraid of rejection with the Five of Cups. But I don't feel that's holding them back. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. For Taurus, please. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, you are. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. At the bottom is very soon. Clearly decide what you want. so that it comes to you now. I leave it in. So what is going on for Taurus soulmate here? 2 cards for them too, please. So separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. I picked up something like that, but it came, well, it didn't came up that clearly in this reading, that they may have to leave another commitment. But I also get here that they are really suffering from that separation of you. They want this to end. But some of them maybe have to also, I mean, we've seen them walking away from something that wasn't that as great as they thought. That could, of course, also be another relationship. So separation has to take place here. But I also get with that card that they are suffering because they are separated from you. So one more card for Taurus soulmate, please. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So not being in that heavy energy, overthinking. I mean, if they have to leave another relationship, maybe that is even also what they are thinking about, how to make that all work in a most peaceful possible way. Because I feel a very mature energy here, actually. So they don't want to hurt anyone, even though they want to leave another relationship. They don't want to hurt this person. It's just a decision they've made for themselves. So, possible future energies. Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. What? Sorry. Possible future energies flying out right away here. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is being at the crossroads. We have to make decisions. I mean, for them, obviously, it is that way. But 2 of Wands, I just tried to pick up that card out. Is also that changes are on the horizon, that a new path is opening up. It's still our choice if we want to walk that path, but it's opening up. So again, the 4 of Swords, recovery mode, rest, rejuvenation, healing takes place. Judgment, beautiful card of Scorpio. So Judgment, spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, being spiritually guided. Old karmic cycles are closing. Also the card of Reconciliation. I also get the little warning here. I mean, we got the 7 of Swords here on your side, and we got that treasure card, so we have to see the jewel within the teardrop, so we have to see the good in the bad experiences we've made. If they were doing something towards you, don't be too judgmental here still when they are coming back. That is why it comes up here that you have to leave this behind before. But I really feel that if there is still something left, it's just a little thing, that little clean it up card that came. So it's really nothing huge. It's not that you are so holding on to all the pain from the past. And of course, if they did something to you, you have to talk about it. We got that message before. That conversation about that will bring that clarity to finalize the past and leave it behind. But we have to be careful here to not be too judgmental. It's I get the message here that if they come back, or when they come back, it's really all very soft at first. So we shouldn't stand there as the Queen of Swords, our sword ready to tell them our peace of mind, right? So hear them out. Of course, we have to talk about it, but do it listen with your heart and with compassion. And you can tell your truth. You have the Ace of Swords here. You can speak your truth, but do it from your heart. That is the message I get here. So more possible future energies for Taurus and their soulmate here. Too many. Half deck wants to fall out here. 4 of Coins. 8 of Coins. So the 4 of Coins is either the energy of a closed off heart. So we are protecting the heart, holding these 4 coins in front of our heart to protect it because of maybe what happened in the past. I see it in relation to the Judgment card here. So it may still need a bit effort here with the 8 of Coins to open up the heart. But we got that Angel of Love here, that is that soft heart opening. I also get that they are very busy with work at the moment. And maybe because of that they are very focused on work and the material world right now. And I really get it's about money here. So that may be a reason why they are closed off. But I also get here the other message of the 4 of Coins is holding on very tight to someone. So both of you have the other one in their heart in a very beautiful way. And both of you are willing to put the effort into this connection to make things work. And the 8 of Coins is a card of hard work that has nothing to do with anything like luck. It is, we've put this effort into something and we will see the harvest. We will have that harvest. We will see the fruits of our labor. So again, that 2 of Swords that came up for them here as the mental conflict, feeling as we are in a stalemate, nothing seems to move forward. Also that card of indecision. So we have the Hangman for you, what is also that feeling stuck. We have the 2 of Swords here for them, not knowing how to make things work. But I also get here with the 8 of Coins, they try to make it work. They may have not come up with the idea yet. So, Spirit is telling me not to take these cards, but we have the Queen of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So, victory, success, but let's put them in again. Possible outcome for Taurus and their soulmate, please. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is the card of challenging times, but also of competition. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Creativity also, that already came up for you. 3 of Coins, again the teamwork and collaboration. And the Star, how beautiful, the Star card, and at the bottom I have the Ace of Pentacles or Coins. So the Star card, the card of Aquarius, talks about that we are spiritually guided. It's talking about the stars are aligning in our favor, wishes, wish fulfillment, deep emotional healing. Also the card of hope, but I really don't get it here as hope. It may be challenging right now. It may be challenging for them to find a way to make these steps towards you. But we have the passionate new beginning here. We have the teamwork and collaboration. That is what they want. They want to team up with you to make things work. And together you can make dreams come true. And having that solid new beginning. with the Ace of Coins. Beautiful reading. Some angel answers. For Taurus. Trust. Within the next few weeks. This one wants to fall out. So it is a no. I will clarify this. It was at the bottom when I got the within the next few weeks card. I just listened to my guides what this no card is about. So they tell me when you've had a question in mind at this moment, when I was shuffling, the answer to this question is no. But I will clarify this with tarot. At the bottom is if you believe. So we have to believe. They got that message very clear. They have to believe that it's possible. You have cards that are telling you you have to trust your guidance and your intuition. Can you tell me please what this no card for Taurus is about? Okay, I have okay, I get it. So I have the Six of Cups. I show them separately. The Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So what are the clarifiers for the no card? So the Six of Cups is someone is returning from your past, right? It is reconciliation. It is that soulmate connection. The Ace of Wands already came up here in the future energies, that passionate new beginning. But what may be your challenge is that they are coming back that way, non-committal. The Knight of Wands is someone who's in and out, hot and cold, very fiery and passionate, but we never know if they want to stay. So, and it may be challenging for you to believe that they've changed. They may have been this way in the past. But it's telling you here, it won't be that way. So don't make it more challenging for you as it is because of that belief. They've changed. They've transformed. So what next? Whispers of Love Oracle. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And at the bottom, like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. And they are bringing me back to the Judgment card with this card. They are showing me the Judgment card again, combined with this card. So again, when they are coming back, we shouldn't be too judgmental here towards them about what happened in the past. Again, doesn't mean we can't talk about it. But should do it in a compassionate way. So, Heart-Shaped Love Oracle cards by Tony Carmine Solano. And here it is again. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So it seems to be an issue here still, obviously. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. At the bottom I have Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So, last message for Taurus as an advice from the spirit guides and angels from the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Solano. I will read this card at the end here as always. So, last message please for Taurus to close this reading today. What is the advice for Taurus here when it comes to their soul connection? Okay, we have number 15, the Temptress. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. That I really feel is already again about the past. You may not trust them when they come back, that they want to stay, that they are serious here. But let's see what this card is telling us when I read it, if I can find the book, the right one. There it is, number 15. Makes a 6, what's again about that giving and receiving. Balance. Okay, I hear already this is about your past. Okay, let's see what it says. You are being seduced with dazzling promises that will mostly not eventuate. In effect, you are being deceived, enticed into accepting something that will cause you much difficulty and eventually lead only to disappointment. Don't be seduced by the glitz and glamour or by the holy and sorry, my book is falling away here. By the holy facade. Things are not what they seem. Incredible promises are simply that, incredible. Observe the image on this card. The Temptress entices with her sensuous beauty and exotic surrounding. Yet just behind her is the all-seeing eye of truth. It is staring you in the face all along. Take a few steps back. Look at things from an objective and balanced perspective, and the real picture and hidden agenda will emerge. Affirmation: I listen to and trust my intuition. I look at every situation from a grounded and balanced point of view. Every positive has a negative, and vice versa. I look beyond the superficial and find the truth. I look for substance, and I am not swayed by wild promises. I actually also get that this is also for them, or to give you a better understanding of them, because they have that all that glitters card. They are finally seeing through the facet of things, of other people. And if they've treated you that way in the past, they may see now very clear what they did to you, that they've made empty promises in the past towards you, tempting you here with that fiery energy of the Knight of Wands. They tell me to also look at the bottom of this deck. We have Goddess of Creation, Transformation, Creativity and Wholeness, number 7. So creativity already came up for you. Transformation, we got that message that your transformation takes place. So I really get here again that maybe the past is still lingering energetically. I mean, of course, when we got hurt in the past in that way, and the same, I mean, it's difficult enough to forget about it when a new person comes into our life, to come into that trust towards that person when we've made these kind of experiences. But if the same person comes back, it's even more challenging, right? Because they were the one who were treating us, who was treating us the wrong way and left us broken. So I actually, even though the message was still clear, I feel like I can't leave you that way. And because of the most watched videos the last month, I want to have 3 more cards for the possible future from this quantum oracle. Possible future energies for Taurus and their soulmate, please, from this deck here. We have great gratitude. We have the dark thoughts. Okay, that makes sense. So again, right? Challenging because of thinking they come back the way they came into our lives in the past. And for them, look, they showed me a labyrinth. I mean, this is for both of you, right? Here is that labyrinth. They tried to find a way through this labyrinth. We have the, the fragmented energy. So not being clear, still that confusion. But we have increase. And we have intuition and manifestation, as well as new beginnings. So it comes up again here. That new beginning. We got that Ace of Pentacles. And the increase. So they have to find that way through that labyrinth. And yeah, here's the confusion, right? That fragmented energy, feeling puzzled. My dear Taurus, I hope this reading helped you in some way. I wish you all the very best for yourself, for your connection, and wish you a wonderful month of February, and hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.